And once more we return.
Chat?
Yeah, I wanted to go back through and do some shooting, but then turns out we are in the exact place where we can't do any kind of shooting whatsoever. Also, I need to do a few things real quick here. I forgot to set up all the machine bits that Morg gave us.
Oh yes, the shooting gallery? Yeah, it just so happens where we left off in that tunnel, we don't have access to that. Although, we do have access to something else, which is considerably less fun.
True. Just a second here. Come on. No, it's actually kind of amazing that Leon survived all of that. Yeah, when I went in to check and see if there was a shooting gallery I could use, I did sell some things and repair some things, but not much else besides that.
And that makes complete sense. It's understandable.
Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff you gotta do.
Pity.
Do.
Well, at least the merchant was nice enough to give us a spot here in the swamp somehow.
Yeah, I used up most of our gunpowder making one hand grenade and one flashbang.
Hmm.
Though luckily we did manage to get some ammo. Let's make sure this is the save. Yep, that's where I got the uh, special item that was there.
I hear our favorite bobblehead.
Oh, where?
It was back from the direction you came from. It's on your left. You're getting warmer. There you go.
Oh,
Somewhere over to your, somewhere either on your right or directly in front of you, based on where I'm hearing it.
is that it? No, that's looks to be some kind of old. I don't know what that is.
Now, if you stand still for a moment, it is on your left.
Okay.
Audio-wise, you're far left. So like, there we go. Keep going. Okay, so now it's behind you. So it's gonna be, since you're about facing, it'll be on your right hand side, somewhere within that right wall.
Hmm.
Anything in the grate?
That's what I'm trying to see. Doesn't appear to be.
Huh, that's where I'm hearing it.
Maybe it's on the other side of the wall that we'll get to later. When did they install all of this? They seem so far away from actual civilization.
Based on where we are, I have a feeling it won't be on an opposing wall.
I learned that that's going to be something, but it also hurts me.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
You mind reading this?
Sure. Make my window bigger. Chronicles of Pursuit 3. May, 9 years since my awakening. Upon the release of this valve, black liquid shall enter my veins and circulate throughout my entire body. I expect this will be the most painful experience of my life. I await the trial with great anticipation. It is an honor to suffer through the holy labor of rebirth. The next time I awaken, it will be as a true servant of Master Ramon. I Isidro Uriarte Talavera make this vow. I will surpass the limitations of man and become a true servant of God. I will find the heretics and serve as their executioner, their verdugo.
Well, that was ominous. I just want to see if there's anything, because I did get some ammo from this room earlier. Oh. I hear something moving, and I don't like that.
Well, I mean, there was some things hanging next to you, and that's probably what that was. It also sounds like there's something swinging in the room.
To conserve electricity, the power has been turned off for some equipment, including the elevator. It can be restored by flipping the circuit breaker located at the very back of the laboratory. Oh, I have a feeling that we're going to have to get past something.
Whenever you're really far away, there is a good chance you're not making it easy. That had quite the echo.
Yeah, now if we can just get one more, then we will have a very expensive crown. Oh, I hate that. I think we found out what a Verdugo is.
Are we being tracked?
I don't know.
If we are, probably best not to stay in front of those tunnels for long. I have a feeling whatever's tracking us can use those. I think I've heard the kids say it can vent. Oh, Lord!
Uh-oh.
Salas, that is very concerning.
Oh! Okay, didn't hurt as much as I thought it did. Oh!
Oh, okay, so we can actually evade those. I wasn't sure.
Well, it's got a very serrated tail. That's incredibly dexterous. Alarmingly so, but I saw something there. Oh!
This man just pops out of floorboards. Amazing. Do you know which room you need to get to?
No, I do not. Oh, no.
So, check your map then.
First. Yep, just need to get all the way back to that one place that we were. So that's a straight line. I really don't want to have to go to anything else.
Looks like you already turned the power on, so yeah, we just have to get back to the elevator.
What's your move?
Salas can confirm most tales of that link need to be dexterous. It helps a lot with balancing.
Oh yeah, I had to eat the fish.
Is that consuming the nutrients? Why, hello there, Moon. Welcome in.
Please work.
Fun fact, once you get into the elevator, you're safe.
Yeah, but the elevator's not letting me in.
You have to, yeah, because it's not there yet. It's not on your floor. You have to wait until it gets there.
Son of a bitch.
Ow.
And don't worry, you can always try to parry with your knife if like you really need it. Oh, parrying would be L1. Or I think in your case it's LB. This fucking thing is a handful. Making amazing work of them.
Ow, but I also don't have any more healing.
Luckily, there is the... Oh, that one wasn't dealing over.
Shit.
Thought I still had one of those. Oh.
Only has one more floor left.
And I'm about to die.
You can do this, Lucy.
And I'm dead. How am I still alive? Alright, let's see where it starts me back.
It'll most likely start you from either A, if you choose to load game, it'll start you where you left off, or it'll have you pick up, I guess, from like right before this. Damn, he's tanky.
Also,
Don't
some
let
help
the
that I don't know what his
guard on.
actual weakness is.
The only weakness he has is his head.
Oh, I wish I would have known that.
So, well, it's not easy to apparently make headshots on him, and even then he's still tanky. Headshots just stun him briefly. Mines that you're using work quite well, but he's just a wily asshole. However, you can, his attacks can be parried, certain ones, or evaded, but it would require either hitting L1 right as he's about to attack, or if circle pops up on your screen to evade, then pressing circle. Alternatively, since we know it takes a while,
What's
you
your move?
could lap around in here where you have more space, maybe?
Oh no!
I agree. Tossing a bomb into its mouth would definitely be the goal. Ah, you can unlock that door on the right if you wanted to, so that you can run in a loop. Unless you think the elevator already arrived.
Much easier to control in this combined room, as much as I hate the sound of that.
Ah, I just figured the smaller room, if you unlock the door, you can run in a circle to avoid them. Or to kill time. takes damage. Goodness.
Game footage.
Here you go.
Bye. Okay, not my finest move.
The exoskeleton is strong. Whatever was in that black liquid apparently made that via direct injection. And he willingly chose to become it.
Oh, around the thorax.
If you need it, I think there's one of those breezy things in the hallway you originally entered in near the merchant, too. If you need it. It's a nice shot.
Oh, come on. Just arrive already.
Some pretty clean shots to the head.
Still been very accurate. I got an upgrade. I am so glad I prepared my knife for this.
Now you're down to the lesser knife, but it's still a knife.
Oh, finally.
And you'll be safe.
Worst part is there's key items I can now never get.
I'm getting tired of these games.
Though. And given what he's dealing with, survival is the important part.
Pitiful little lamb.
Your suffering can end.
I'm
Just
tempted to
as
just
it has from
get a rocket
the
launcher, go
start.
back down there and kill that thing.
Who has joined us in communion, and now she is of our flesh, of our blood.
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
That
Go
there,
now.
that's a warlock.
Deliver to these vagrant children their salvation.
Can you just hold the wriggling staff? That is disgusting.
Okay, sending somebody with a very sharp-looking knife.
I says, dang, too bad. That seemed way worse than it could have been. Somehow
Only
I
get you
feel
free.
like that fight could have gone for a while. I've heard tell of a tentacles exists. Guess he has one. Ugh. Why?
Oh, I see why completing that is considered the depths of hell. Yes.
Like, no disrespect to Frank, but at least Frank has decorum. From what we've heard, anyway.
And true, but what Frank has is mostly tentacles, less than like a prehensile tail.
No. So Salas and I are talking about the staff that I can only assume Salazar, or not Salazar, Sadler was holding.
Ah.
Fucking thing with the wriggly, like squirmy things on it.
Feeling better?
Yeah. Seems like it worked.
Bad news? All we've done is buy you some time. The suppressant's effects will wear off all too soon. You ready to go?
Don't worry about me. Ashley is the priority.
In that case, we know what we have to do. Then come, Sancho Panza! Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea!
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Hey, that was my lance. Okay, we hurry, I get it.
I actually read that book.
Why help me, though?
We do have
What's in
to
it for you?
appreciate Luis.
No need to be suspicious. I said I'd help you, didn't I?
Game, please.
I have some new goods that might welcome. I've got something new for you.
I've got some new goods that. Oh, welcome.
There's some things money can't buy.
Oh, I was thinking about getting that, but that Matilda stock is looking very nice. Oh, apparently just instantly got
If you want a
rebuilt.
fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
What got rebuilt?
My knife. It says I don't need to repair it.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Good luck to you, stranger.
That's interesting.
A well-tuned weapon can try that on for size. I'll buy almost anything. Will that be all then? Come.
I could at least get another charm.
Back any welcome.
How much was that gold? Was that... Oh, wait, so no. I'll bank on that because I want to have 3 gold for a really good one.
Yeah, they improve the rarity, although it is still kind of random in that you don't know which rare one you'll get. It just improves your odds.
You mind reading this?
Sure. Foreman's log. Date October 11th. Today was the worst day of my life. It's my daughter's 5th birthday, but here I am stuck on a mangy boat heading out to some backcountry dump. If it weren't for the pay, no one would be willing to work out in the middle of nowhere. Date October 19th. Those in the castle are always reminding us to take care during the excavation, but a few workers collapsed after inhaling some dust. There's something going on here that they're not telling us. There are too many secrets. I've started coughing too. I should sleep. Date October 26th. Something's really wrong with me. I threw up blood 3 more times today, and I'm so weak I can barely move. Shit, I never should have come here. I came for the money, but instead I'm the one paying the price. I'm a terrible father. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You deserve better. Date October. Since morning, head don't work. Why? More blood threw up. many insects crawling. I hear a voice. No date. A fine day to work. Digging brings me so much joy. I am full of happiness. I offer it all to you. Everything for you, Lord Sadler.
Oh, so even outside forces came in and became part of their cult.
Seems like they were brought in for work and under the guise of work.
See if there's any more crates or anything. Don't like that I'm hearing things. I also hope that,
A little hard for me to put my faith in someone who used to work for Umbrella.
So you heard, huh? Umbrella's done for. You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You didn't answer my question.
I still doubt.
What are you after?
I just want to feel good about myself. Make amends. Or something like that.
So yeah, let's see what we have here. Wow, I have enough. I don't have enough to make anything. And little to no ammo.
You did just expend a lot fighting Verdugo.
Does that translate into anything?
I believe so. I actually will I guess focus in a little bit more on the comprehend languages, because by default it almost translates into something else that I think of, but I don't think my translation is right. Also, this port that we've decided to lay over in, lots of screaming kids. So if you hear them, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Apparently there's dynamite for us to find. Oh.
So the direct translation
Since when was this
for
a dead end? This used to lead to the exit.
the direct translation for Verdugo is executioner.
Executioner? You cut off a bit.
Yeah, executioner.
You'd think of a name Executioner, he'd be much more final. He was... It took him forever to kill me. And it wasn't like he was playing with me. He was just...
Like we've got company.
Did not seem...
What do you want to do?
I
Leon!
he was definitely playing with you.
Use this!
Doesn't
How thoughtful.
his mind probably isn't so much his own anymore based on the logs that we read.
I don't even see any more enemies. Oh, they're all over there. Am I supposed to be able to get down through here? No. Oh, it's a vault.
Moon says, Leon, he's after a way to get the hell out of here like all of us. Oh, in regards to Luis? Yeah, Luis just wants to leave as well. This isn't exactly a 5-star experience. At least he knows how to use a gun.
Yeah, but he's also using a really bad gun for... Oh, no!
Guns with chainsaws are no joke!
Believe me, I know.
Where did he go?
Long the dynamite was there for knocked to the ground until he got back up.
Finally.
Oh! Wow. I wasn't even aiming for the dynamite. I was just misfire.
Ah, dang, I was hoping we'd never see them again. The chainsaw folk sellers?
I was like... If I'm being honest, I...
Use this!
I'm a tad surprised that we haven't seen more of them.
How thoughtful.
I think even they didn't want to be in the same space as Verdugo, since Executioner is pretty cut and clear. Gonna kill whatever is down there, doesn't care what.
Oh, I just shot him.
Leon! This one's on me!
Appreciate it.
I've been told that apparently, although Luis is using the old-timey gun, that supposedly, if it's leveled up really well, it has a lot of power. But I don't know personally.
I'm just seeing what my options are.
Case scenario, although Luis might get fucked up, those barrels are explosive.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want. I wasn't sure if him dying was a lose condition.
I have no idea.
Well, at least I never have to want for handgun bullets.
It's nice that Luis shares.
I didn't even know that that was a problem over there. And somehow some more enemies. Okay, what just happened up there?
Dynamite that was supposed to be for you.
And all of this so we can actually just get dynamite.
Oh, and that one didn't wriggle. That's pleasant. It's always nice when they don't get back up.
I'm just trying to find more resources like ammo. Because in situations like this, the shotgun would be fantastic. It's just... I'm constantly wanting for a shotgun. Like, I didn't think the game realized how powerful shotguns are, which is why you almost never get ammo for it.
Like, they probably figured if it's there, they'd that it would be too easy to abuse, so it'd be unbalanced. Salas, those villagers are just trying to help you get the dynamite you need, Daedalus. They're just giving it away. But they're giving it away already lit.
Yeah, I was about to say, I prefer unlit dynamite. Nothing this way. Where were all those people hiding? If this area was closed, like, they had to all be just hiding in that cave. There was like 20 of them.
And that they're just kind of like roaches and come out of the woodworks.
Oh, it didn't spawn.
You know what to do!
Oh, I didn't expect that.
take treasures we can get.
Yep, because I have a lot of upgrades still to do.
You got this!
Got it! I bet I could use this.
Dynamite, huh? Nice find, my friend.
Yeah, should make quick work of that dead end.
I also hope I can soon buy, like, a recipe for ammo for the assault rifle, because that's also one of, like, the best guns, just point blank. Actually, not point blank. Typically that's pistol. Or shotgun. But you know what I mean.
The rifle... not at a... well, at a close range, the rifle will work if they can't see you. So, like the garradores, the ones that are blind.
Well, I'm talking about the assault rifle, not the rifle.
Ah. I imagine once the assault rifle is powered up that it'll probably be pretty decent too. So I've heard some things with this.
Oh!
Whatever you do, don't stand there. Keep running. Back.
I'm trying!
Give me a heads up next time.
Hey. Yeah, I've seen
You
many
handle
people
yourself
die
pretty
that way.
well. You sure you're just a researcher?
I'm just an average guy who happens to be quite the ladies' man.
Oh, you constantly sleep with people who are in relationships.
He wonders if there's more to that than he said. Like if he's implying something but we don't have all the information to say.
Leon, you have superhuman kick strength.
Such a gentleman.
I just busted myself in the face with a bottle.
It's the baby part too.
Now you owe me.
Luis, heads up!
In a moment, I'm going to have to pause to clean up a large mess that was just made by this game giving me a heart attack.
Is it always like this with you?
Good grief.
Yes, I
By all
literally...
means, please do.
Yes, I literally did just... Right as I was going to take a drink, the game decided to do that, and I popped myself right in the teeth with that bottle. And then...
Oh my god.
And then most of the bottle's contents went all over my desk, so I will be right back.
Of course, I will preoccupy chat. You take care of that. Yes, Moon, those are indeed some ugly-ass babies. I am not usually one to judge babies. I make a specific exception for these. I'm more so curious as to why one is adorned differently than the other. Because one looks like it's covered in armor? Of course, you guys can't see that at the moment, but from the pause menu that I can see, Leon needs to learn the art of the stealth walk. Oh, he knows. It's just that unfortunately we keep being put in situations where stealth isn't always used.
Alright, give me a second to compose myself, and I'll be ready to start back up. I also need to figure out where to set down my controller.
You're fine, Lucy. There's no rush. That pause menu is not timing us, and besides, gives me a chance to sip some coffee too. Yes, I am aware of what time it is, and I'm going to drink the coffee anyway.
That was unfair.
For each of us. If this one's me.
Luis makes a good point. At least you each get one. You can share. Did you actually grab that submachine gun rifle?
I didn't even see that one.
It was on top of the last thing. There you go. There you have extra big. Don't mind us, Louise. You can handle this. We're just going to take some quick laps because we need to make sure we have every single piece of ammunition in this environment.
Present for you. Shit, can't get through the armor.
I wonder if there's a way to melt the armor.
There's some controls there, but it doesn't let me interact with them.
Maybe they need power. It might happen later. This. Sounds like Luis did something.
Well, I also just unloaded 10 rounds from our much more powerful, There's 2 of the... Oh. Yeesh. Why are you like this game?
I guess when it's standing over the circular grating, that's the moment where we can actually use it, but it has to be standing over it in order to be dropped, probably. Nice.
This other one's not gonna be easy.
So it's armored.
Sorry, keep our friend busy for me.
Where do you think you're going?
So I heard there's an achievement that you can get for like not doing what you were implying, but the reward that
There
you
it
get, yeah, but the reward that you get for not doing it is so minimal it's insulting.
So then I guess that means you get to decide which one you'd like to do.
Leon! Over here!
Are you gonna take the angry armored baby for a dip?
Liberty!
We stand a king. That's a brilliant move.
For you. Leon!
Oh man, not so big and bad now. Slicey dicey.
Oh. Wow, that was surprisingly easier than I thought.
Hand, don't sell yourself short.
I have a clever idea.
Ah, yeah, so you can have a duo?
Well, I just know I just remember you telling me that the red barrels are more expensive. See, I just upped it by about 3,000.
Oh yeah, they are.
There we go. Now we still got 2 of those. I don't even know where we got the 2 of those.
Oh yeah! I think we can get through here.
Where are you? Ramon! Not Ramon.
Come on.
A lot of people use Leon as a ladder.
How's it look?
Guard Crown Salas says, hey, all we're missing is a purple for that super bonus because of the rainbow colors.
Well, that was a pain.
We're keeping those things cooped up down here, too?
The underground here is sacred to them. See, this is where they discovered Las Plagas. Preserved inside ancient deposits of Ember.
Of course they did.
I'm just preparing because so far they have not been kind to us today.
This is understandable.
I wish we'd go back to the merchant, where there was actually, you know, a shooting gallery.
You might be able to get back to one eventually.
You're not suggesting we ride this thing.
Do you see any other way?
Before we hit to something that could be suicide, I'm just gonna save.
That's probably a good choice. Since we don't know where this minecart's gonna take us.
Give us a push, Sancho.
Who are you calling Sancho?
There, it's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right? Oh, by the way,
What now?
hope you like thrill rides. We're going off the rails! Lean! Shit! This thing's gonna flip! Mierda!
Oh, it's a roller coaster
Think
ride.
about those parts! Oh yeah! Sweet straps! If we don't, we're gonna crash!
Oh, well, we're gonna crash. They do not give you...
saved.
Yeah, but also, they do not give you much of a window on any of this.
If call briefly in Morg's notes, this is a very quick reaction section. So there won't be a lot of wiggle room in general.
We're going off the rails! Lean! Shit! This thing's gonna flip! Mierda! Do something about those parts!
Those of you wondering in chat,
Sweet straps!
oye means to like look, but it's kind of like a command, and mierda means shit. The wonders of comprehend languages.
We're going off the rails! Lean! Shit! This thing's gonna flip! Mierda! Do something
Ah, I
about those
see.
parts!
We have to play a balancing act.
Sweet straps! If we don't, we're gonna crash!
They basically will have to look very far ahead.
Oh, no.
Hey, the cart's tipping over! It's them! Watch out!
Nice shot.
Up ahead! Shoot the board! Finally, some peace and quiet, huh?
Oh, our cart has help.
Turn! Curving to the right! We're going off the rails!
taking this in stride. It was smart for him to stand on the tracks even with dynamite.
Well, remember, they are a suicide cult.
Yeah.
Why would you ride with explosive barrels?
I think you just answered your own question 3 seconds ago, Lucy. I imagine you're at least halfway there. Ah, perfect.
I wish all the Ganados were as easy to kill as those Ganados.
Things are just getting started.
Also, why was I using your gun?
Well, that was a wild ride.
Oh,
Probably because it had more stopping power for the time. Ah, we're near some. We just can't see them yet.
and this is why we reload before we do things.
We reload everything.
Give me a break already.
Wow, I just...
Sal, has anybody else noticed that chimpanzee and gorilla in the necktie going down the other line?
Man, that's...
There was too much happening.
I didn't notice, but also, I was too enamored with how terribly innocuous that death was for that guy. I literally just came up, he did not see or hear me, and I just put 4 rounds in his back.
We accept the easy ones. Oh, I hear another bobblehead to your left. I think it's probably up here, maybe?
Yep.
But of course that means that there's probably a ladder or something, so... Sal?
Oh, not again.
I definitely think again. But we might be able to spot them before we encounter them.
Then I want to see if I can find a way to
wait.
get that bobblehead.
Are we thinking of the same thing? The weird, gross insecty things?
No, I wasn't even talking about any of that. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you heard what I heard and that you were talking about that.
Now that I heard, and I did not like.
We'll take free ammo, though.
Yeah.
$3.99 ammo is always nice.
I'm very tempted to throw the hand grenade we just got up there and just let that do it. Would
I
that do it?
mean, instead of wasting the grenade on that, if you take those stairs, you should be able to at least see it from where you are. You might have to use your sniper rifle to do it, but you should at least be able to see it from, like, the stairs itself.
No, that blocks it.
No, from the stairs, not necessarily from right where you were, but the stairs, since it's an elevation thing. Maybe you'll be able to see it.
I think this is where they want me to shoot it from, because the only place that has any kind of clear line of sight.
To the left of the building, I think. As in the left side of the building. I think you're looking at the right. That's where it sounded like it was coming from.
There it is,
when
I
you
see
were
it.
over there. There you go. Nice. Found them indeed.
All right, let's go.
Oh, not this again.
Oh boy, round two.
Hey, the cart's tipping over! Shit, this thing's gonna flip! Hey, the cart's tipping over!
We've got trouble.
Oh, too soon.
It's okay, it was well intended. Supposedly, you get something for taking out a certain number of them on the cart ride. Although, I'm not really sure what.
Not looking so good. Hope the cart holds up. Going off the rails! Get me a hand! She can't take another hit! Going off the rails! Get me a hand! Shit!
In this particular instance, Odin means fuck. So he's like, oh, fuck. The cart can't take another hit.
I don't even have any more momentum.
Hmm? Ah, chainsaws meeting us at the pass, I see.
Why won't you die already?
Okay. There you go.
Hey, the cart's tipping over!
At least you have unlimited ammo with this particular gun.
Going off the rails! Get me a hand! Look! You can see where they dug up the bugs!
Thank you.
Ahead!
I don't want to see it unless we're gonna burn it.
The brake!
What? Are you serious?
Should we make a lead for it?
Jump! Oh yeah!
Luis!
Can I get a hand?
And that parasite looks like it came from
Give
a,
us a 3, 2, 1
like a
next time.
giant,
Yes,
like,
Sancho.
mycin colony.
Whatever.
Or is that a shelf? I think that's a shelf of mushrooms.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a shelf.
But
Where's
actually,
that?
A shelf of mushrooms, but
oh yeah.
I've,
get on that
the
lift.
fact that he pointed out that you could see where the bugs were dug up makes me think we're gonna be encountering bugs.
No way. Give me a break.
We can make it if we circle around. Come on.
Pain in my ass.
In all honesty, I wanted to say you're the pain in my ass, but not. But Luis has actually been super helpful, even if he is completely evasive of any time we ask him a question.
Has been more helpful. I honestly appreciate Luis's company, but I feel like that's also because Luis kind of carries his own weight, if that makes sense.
I see you.
So we're not. Hey, there you go. So we're not escorting Luis.
I knew
We're.
it. Stay sharp.
He might have found more.
These guys have camouflage.
No, I think the shot attracted more.
Keep coming.
Well, that one just fell to his death all the way down there. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who keeps giving these bugs money, but I'll take it.
So we're technically within the nest or hive. So they're gonna keep respawning until we find the nest.
Well, to be fair, they're not exactly the worst enemies. Could you read this while I take a drink?
Sure. Insect hive. Too many have lost their lives to the never-ending swarm of insects. It is a plague. Please destroy the entrances in their gigantic hive and save us from further tragedy. Request: destroy all entrances to the hive, and there are apparently 6.
You got this.
I didn't know I could knife them.
Incapacitated, but not dead. Just like any other enemy, you can give them a stibbity stab. Don't forget your ceilings.
I see one right over here.
Come up. Ah, splendid.
I hate insects. Take care of them for me, would ya?
How about you open
Please
fire instead of your mouth?
Understand you.
Hey, I'm the brains.
Oh, the yellow parts are
Yeah,
the hive.
I saw that, but unfortunately I have to.
Oh no, I was just realizing that the yellow part was the hive. You look.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh!
fuck!
Thank you, Liz.
Again, what's his weight in gold? He carries his own weight.
Oh, where were you? I honestly like them because while they are intimidating, like just seeing the size of them, when you realize that they go down with just 2 handgun shots, that makes it... I thought you were a dead body!
I was gonna ask about that one because you were approaching that one with such calm confidence.
Because I thought it was dead.
But they explode when they're dead.
I forgot.
See, oh, that was one. It was just camouflaged.
That's just the path we already took.
We didn't take that path. We came from the cavern, but there is one down there.
Yeah.
One of the creatures.
All honesty, I'm just happy to have a resource-rich environment.
Yeah, that is the one good thing about not many other humans, I guess, finding this small area or the excavation stopping.
Okay, I'm gonna see about if I get more matching number here, real quick. Oh, okay, no, definitely.
Yeah, you get more if you have one of each color. So if we find a purple and we plop that purple in one of the red spots, we'll get the maximum bounty on it. I'm so glad you saw that, because You had me concerned for a moment. Can't help it. Hunter instincts.
Oh, you're just under that center part of the castle. I'm still tempted to go back to buy a rocket launcher, go back down there, kill him, and get all the stuff down there.
I mean, you could. You'd have to take the long way, but you could.
Honestly, given how much bugs like darkness, I'm surprised none of them are in here.
We will take our saving graces where we can get them. Moon said, from watching y'all play, I've come to know my vision sucks worse than I thought. Didn't notice any of these bugs. To be fair, Moon, it takes a little while. Like, because you have to know what you're looking for, right? It's very easy to just walk into them when you're not looking for them. But then once you're looking for them and you realize their shape stays relatively the same, it's like, oh, I get it now.
I know you're directly above me. You can tell these things were considered super deadly. That one was not on me, that was on Luis. He shot it.
Exactly, Salas. They're surprised on how sneaky they can be. Especially because sometimes they'll camouflage themselves around blind corners. So you wouldn't know until you essentially activate it, like the one on the wall right in front of Lucy that he doesn't see.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, I have much to sell to you.
Welcome. Wilden, what can I do you for? I'll buy almost anything. Thank you. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, that's the way to be. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Will that be all? Come back anytime.
Guess he may store some things. What can I store? If I could store ammo, this would make my life so much easier.
If you're low in space, you can check to reload everything.
Well, I have most everything reloaded, but good to do.
This is fair.
Oh, so they both use the same ammo. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I actually have an incentive to use, to craft rifle ammo. But none of the ability to at the moment. Darn.
Well, if you have any of those, remember, if you have any of those charms that will change the drop rate of certain things, you can always switch over if you have them. I'm not sure if you do though. Ah, there's nothing like a tidy box.
Welcome. Wilden, what can I do you for? Not my place to say, really, but sometimes things are more interesting if you keep a level playing field, don't you find?
Yeah, especially if you level the playing field
Don't get yourself
with
killed,
that.
And now to put
Literally.
now to put in storage, just for the sake of it. And now to use the 50,000 pesetas I have left to start leveling up my gear.
Welcome. Got a selection of good
Oh, I have
things
100,000.
on sale, stranger.
You also repaired your knife and stuff,
Your
right?
weapons are in good hands.
Ooh, I could just get the last
I'll
upgrade
see
for the
you
Matilda.
You
Yeah.
could. You have to get the. I think you have to use cash and the ticket.
No, it's
So that exclusive.
yes, just it's cash or the ticket.
Oh.
That's why the ticket's
Oh.
valuable.
It doesn't get any better than that. It's a veritable work of art, mate.
It truly is.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see.
Oh no, the game froze. Oh, it's because they're giving me an achievement, a pointless achievement I don't care about.
There's some things money can't buy. This'll give you a 3-round rapid-fire capability. Although it uses up ammo rather quickly. An interesting choice. Oh, I mean it in a good way, of course. Good instinct, stranger. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, 1 second.
Pleasant trap.
That's a whole nother upgrade right there.
Welcome,
Here, take this back. Now it's more valuable.
stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Does your knife have max
Dazzled,
durability yet?
are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. See how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself should notice the difference right away. Come back anytime.
Well, this was incredibly useful. Like, you are centrally located here. It's almost like he knew we were in a cave system that's full of all kinds of pesetas and ammo.
I swear the merchant is kind of like our guardian, always looking out for us.
Well, there's a term I learned
Looking out
from...
for his pocket first, but yeah.
There's a term I learned from Morg that what I think he is. I think he's a planeswalker, so he's not really... So he's just magically, like, finding ways to this place all the time.
Oh, there's something approaching on your left. I can hear it.
Bye. I think I shot that one in the wing.
God damn! Oh, before you go up, did you get all of the hive thing? Oop.
It didn't get... I didn't see any. But I can still come back down, probably.
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Like this.
But you
I
need to
don't
be
get
fast when you want to warn me about things.
Why
There's
risk your
lag.
life like this? You don't know us.
Yeah, those were the others.
I told you.
You're passing them. You can kind of see them.
Makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See? There you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Also, we're making
He's
amazing
such a
time.
softie.
Harsh words for a squire.
Oh.
We're out of that hellhole. The fresh air is calling our names. Por fin! Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
No. No.
Luis!
He's very dead. That's the side where his heart's on.
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
recovering stolen goods, and killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley, it was you.
You catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster.
It's funny because Leon said that earlier.
Knives are indeed faster.
Well, only really in close spaces.
Well, now we know who Leon got his sidekicks from.
We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This is
So
nothing
I
to
think
do
you
with
only
them.
have a
I'm a
knife,
free man who made a choice.
and you're gonna have to use counters a lot.
Too slow.
I've already kind of.
There we go, a parry, very nice.
You're not thinking straight.
Oh, my mind's clearer than it's ever been. Focus and show me what you.
Solid said, you know, we were talking about knives in close range, but Krauser here was at least in mid-range. That was a good time to pull the gun.
There we go!
Yeah, it seems like Krauser's not an ordinary fella, though.
Yeah, he took a lot of deep wound stabs. He should already be falling from blood loss. Yeah,
Enough play, rookie.
that's an inhuman leap without
You
magic.
haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment. Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
He got blood on the jacket!
Take this.
And in the jacket.
The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley.
Since he was starting his redemption arc.
I led a pretty shitty life.
Not really, because we also know that
No,
he's literally only doing this because he wouldn't be rescued unless he actually got the stuff back.
What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
Maybe that was to start, but there seems to be some hint of sincerity there.
That might also come from both the retrospection of death as well as blood loss. Also, he has... I'm convinced that he's some... Like he's one of the Illuminados, I'm convinced, because he was talking to Sadler. So I'm convinced that he is enhanced, so Leon's kicks are still superhuman. He didn't get from him.
From him is that he learned from him. It seems like Jack might have been his mentor.
Oh hey, I finally got the thing for killing a certain number of hidden ones.
Of the Novistadores? Nice! Chad! We lost Luis! Supposedly there's a thing we're supposed to do when sad things happens. Morik mentioned something about an F.
Oh, I thought you meant create an elaborate plan that kills all of our threats. That's what I do.
See, we
You're a fine knight.
really gotta
Quixote.
talk about that.
So far, it's been still the best response that we have.
No, it hasn't.
You won't get away with this, Krauser.
Where do we even come from?
This is indeed BS, Moon. They got rid of our second best boy. I'm so conflicted. I have conflicting emotions. On one hand, I appreciate the knife use at work, but on the other hand, not on the second best boy.
According to this, there's a key item around here. Oh, it's on the other side, I guess. Where could you be? Because I'm not hearing anything. Oh, I think I see it.
Oh yeah. Will we be able to get it? Like, will we be able to collect it?
I mean, they wouldn't tell us it's on the map if we couldn't.
No, as in from where we are specifically. So you know how when we were in the village a while ago, there was a treasure we could collect, but if we didn't time it right, it would get muddy.
Well, no,
So we had to time it for when it would hit the dirt
literally
and not hit the mud.
Well, no, from what it looks like, it's up there, which we literally could not have been on because we were in a cutscene and they kicked down here.
So no, I'm not questioning whether or not we can actually like see it. I'm questioning whether or not we'll be able to grab it without it falling somewhere else. If that makes sense. You could still shoot it down if you want.
I mean, I can't see it.
Oh, I thought you said you saw it earlier.
I thought I saw it, but then I looked up and I didn't see it. Because according to this, I wish I could zoom in more. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's not on the same level as us. Or it's on a different level.
Oh. Okay, cool. It's where I guess we're going, which is the ballroom. Oh wow, I just realized we have 60 rounds in our gun now. Which is physically impossible given the size. But I will take it.
We question anything.
Oh wait, yeah, I should also equip this. Because now we have a 3-round burst. Which means we technically have only 30 rounds in there. For once we have lots of gunpowder, but no resources.
Didn't the
Leon,
Oh, I'll wait.
there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful?
Yeah, you should.
So what I was going to say was, didn't the merchant have some resources for sale? Like a couple?
Well, first let's see around here. So I know that the merchant is here, because we're right in that ballroom area where where we first fought the Novista
Which also means if you wanted to run all the way back to the shooting range later on, when we're not playing, you could.
Well, this
And
seems...
welcome, Doogler.
Well, I mean, I think I can do that literally right now because, this. I think this is actually a tram that takes us back into the caves, which means that we could go back and get that.
I think that tram doesn't take you to the cave. I think it takes you up to the clock tower that Ada was talking about.
You want to read
Did
this?
you need me to read this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The disgrace of the Salazar family. That detestable Ramon Salazar. Even the very sight of his image makes my skin crawl. Do me a service and find some way to deface the portrait of him in the room shown in the photograph, will you? I'm not particular about how you do it. Hitting it with something might do the trick. Request, deface Ramon's portrait.
I don't even think I've been to that
You-
room.
I think you have.
Oh, okay.
Jewel thief. Someone help me recover a stolen jewel snatched by a thieving crow. I bet it can be found in the vile thing's nest. It is an heirloom of our family and cannot become some bird's plaything. Request, sell a scratched emerald. Area is the courtyard.
Sorry, something just happened that made the capturing machine blink for a second, so I had to make sure that we didn't lose connection.
Ooh, you have the
No
stench
worries.
of battle on you, mate.
Dougler wants to know if we're gonna have a ballroom blitz. And yes, Leon is first best boy. That is correct, Moon.
I'd argue he's one of the only, from what I've read up about the series, he is pretty much the only male protagonist with any lead, with any personality. So yes, that default makes him the best boy. Because we know of Chris Redfield, we have not played as him.
Welcome.
He is very boring
And
from what I hear.
And may we never have to do that.
What you buying? Give that the care it deserves, mate. Good luck to you, stranger. I don't always have this in stock, stranger. I'll hand this over when you've got the space. That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice.
Did we play the first one? No, Douglas. So far, Lucy and I have only played the remakes. So Remake 2, Remake 3, and now we're on Remake 4.
Pleasant travels.
If we're talking about recent remakes, then it'd be 2 through 4 as far as like really, really, really recent. And I've heard people have tossed up the idea of remaking 5, but it's also a controversial discussion because apparently there are some who do not like 5. So by some I technically mean a lot. So it's that question of, do we really want the remake of it though?
I think the company just doesn't want to make it because people thought they might be racist.
There goes your treasure.
I'm trying to. The game is. It was very good in the caves. Here, I am in mud.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I wasn't saying it to pressure you to find it, more so it was like, oh, I hear squeak. Squeak means money.
I do not know why this area hates it so much. There's barely anything in it.
Why it hates what?
Like, as you can see how it's very stuttery.
I'm not really sure myself. It could just be the nature of this place. Maybe there's something more happening in the background as far as rendering the place that makes it a bit more difficult to process. As far as that room you were looking for the requests, you remember where we saw Ashley have to drink the black goop?
No.
That's the room. Where we fell into the pit of doom,
Oh, okay.
into the black swampiness below.
I wonder if I can fall back down that way and to get back to all the stuff we need. Because I do still have... Because I can then pick up the rocket launcher, kill Verdugo, get items, and then also go back and kill all of those hives.
Hmm.
For a second there, I thought the world didn't load. Oh, it's a library. I hate this place. I need to go back to the courtyard, which means going back this way. Which means going back into dog tax. I wonder if from that room I'll be able to shoot that one last, like, talisman.
Be able to.
Oh. Come on. No. I just want to shoot the bird.
It's probably because of the aim assist.
No, because it's not letting me move precisely because it's chugging.
If it helps, try switching guns. Like, try switching
I just had
to,
it.
like, your... There you go.
Well, it didn't have anything. Of course, I wouldn't mark it on the map and make life easier for us. Also,
Mark what?
where that nest is, because that's the courtyard. Oh, did I actually get everything in there?
I know that this was one way back to the shooting range, but I think you made it a point last time to go through most of the
I already passed
area where the steeples were.
Oh, there's a blue medallion I missed back there, so I've got 2 that I still need to shoot.
We're trying to find the blue medallion that was in the room
Oh!
with the dinner table. Oh, look, less dogs. So on the bright side, you don't have to deal with the dog tax?
Game, I'm trying to switch guns.
I wonder if it stutters more in the courtyard because there's more foliage and therefore more texture. Whereas in the cave, it was just mostly rock.
I mean, they're both pretty stuttery.
I mean, the caves weren't too bad, though. You said it yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, well, because we weren't talking... Well, I thought you were talking about the room where the Novisa doors were, where the stuttering started.
Oh, no. I was talking about, like, earlier on in the caves.
inability to aim because of how it's handling is much harder than it should be. Do you have any idea where this nest is? Because it's going to be very hard to find.
Off the top of my head, not really. But if you can get to the top of the gazebo, maybe you can use the higher ground to try to check for it.
I really hope that's the crows.
Oh, 1 second, let me check. I have been given some news.
Okay.
Apparently, this is a tricky request in that it tells you it's in the courtyard, but it's technically not. It's on the outskirts of the courtyard, so it's right in front of the merchant spot.
The merchant spot we just left, or is there one on the other side of the courtyard?
The merchant, so Ashley stabbed you, and you saw a little gazebo surrounded by water,
Okay, I see it.
with big fish. Yeah. I believe it's that one.
Well, luckily that's just straight over this way. Do you have any idea where it's supposed to be?
So yes, that's what I was mentioning earlier, that it's apparently
Oh, I see it.
like in front of the merchant.
Game.
Correct. And I did not find this information. It was provided
Don't
to
mind
me.
if I do.
Hello, stranger. Welcome. What can I interest you in? This is what I'm talking about. Fine work. Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? Come back anytime.
Now I was trying to see about getting those 2 charms, because there's still several things in there. Like right now, with what's on offer, we need a minimum of 15 spinels, because I want to get that TMP stock, and I also want to get that scope to trade scopes on the main rifle, and then switch the one that's on that one to my assault rifle, because they both can be used on just rifles.
That's true. I do appreciate that some of the parts are compatible with multiple weapons.
I think that's just by necessity, considering that, you know, like, they have, like, so many different handguns. So do you know where I'm supposed to go to hit this last, charm?
The last blue medallion?
Yes.
Um, it's weird because I feel like it's supposed to be somewhere in that room. Give me a second. I'll be muted for a little bit just to check so that I don't make a bunch of noise in the background.
That's fine, I'll just head towards it. Still need to do that one too.
So it is in that room. It's just that you have to kind of look for it near the curtains. So that window that we were looking through, it should be near there. You just have to check for it within the drapes.
Oh, wow, that's me. That's another one
That's
done,
all.
but now I also realize we have to go back to the library and kill rats. Let's see, how many more rats? At least one more rat in the library. And then possibly see if we can get back down. And then the disgraceful one. And then possibly seeing if we can get back down to the hives. Because we're prepared for basically everything down there at this point. In all honesty, with how well the Matilda's been doing, I'm not even that afraid of the armors anymore if there's any of them left. So since you have
You
much...
said you're not afraid of the armors?
as much.
What armors? Sorry.
The ones that have the parasites in them?
Oh, the suit of armors. Sorry, I was confused. I thought you were talking about like the Garadors or the babies, and I was like, oh no, I think those were the only two babies you have to fight.
Yeah. I also found out from just looking at, like, just getting away notifications in the you can unlock stuff. They're just called armadors, which just means armor.
Oh, Salas pointed out something. He says, I think the message said you failed the Hive quest, which means you probably can't return back to the Hive. It was a one way in, one way out sort of thing.
Oh. Well, and they're very bad at explaining that.
It did say that there were like three or four of them, and we saw where some of them were, so they were all within that central area.
I mean, I tried, but there's only like one path, and I didn't see any. I saw the one.
I saw more as you were hopping on the elevator, but by then you had already hopped on.
Just let me know if you hear any, like, mice.
Will do.
Yep, sounds like there's still at least one armor here. This one mouse. Well, actually, no, I know it is a rat. Just taxonically. You know, I always thought that those are just going to come to life and be actual, like, enemies.
The butt? Or the things under the curtain?
The things under the car, but I'm pretty sure that those are armors. I guess they're just ones that they didn't put, like, horrible parasites into.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think one of them did come to life, hence the loose curtain that's on the floor. But yeah, I guess some of them also just, like you said, don't have a parasite in them.
I really want to get this done because we have 4 Spinel currently, and if we get this rat and kill it, that's another set of Spinel. I think with the 2 quests that we just finished, we will have enough for the 2 weapon upgrades. Oh. I just guess I missed that.
So apparently the rats are within the Grand Hall and the library.
Oh. Well, I'll go back this way. Thank you, game. Oh, I hear it. At least I thought I heard it.
I think what you had heard a moment ago was actually the squeak of the door hinges.
I'm back to the Grand Hall.
Supposedly there are 2 rats in the Grand Hall and 1 in the library.
Well, we only need 1 more,
Well,
so it's gotta be around here. Because I know I
or
killed 1 in
I'm
the library.
sorry. Yeah, there's 1 in the library and 2 somewhere in the Grand Hall.
Mr. President, I did everything I could to get your daughter back. Does not talk about the 30 minutes he spent trying to do pest control in an ancient castle.
We were trying to make sure that she wasn't bitten, by a rat.
Oh, I heard it.
There's a rat slightly north of the Chimera statue. And then supposedly there's another one in the hallway near the armory.
Was the armory where there was all those, is that where all the knights were?
I'm not sure, but the armory is where you got your cube device for the puzzle boxes, the little gacha machines. The armory will be marked on your map, so if you don't see it, you can scroll through the layers until you actually
Okay, I
see
see
the
it.
armory labeled. So it won't be in the armory, it'll be in the hallway leading to the armory.
Which makes it easier, because that means I... Okay, let me see here. Okay, so yeah, I just gotta go down there. Yeah, it's the one that I opened up. Oh, I guess I'm in the top hallway. And it isn't much of an armory, it's more just like a place where there's a bunch of armor. Armory is more based off the term arms for weapons. I've been in both halls.
Okay, so if it's not in the hall in the armory, then that means that you got that one already.
I,
So the other one that's in the grand hall is in the hallway leading to the dining hall.
I'm just checking.
After that, there's only one in the library. So it's mostly just figuring out which ones you got already.
I know I got the one in the library because that one's the most easy. I'm just now trying to find the dining hall. Gallery.
The dining hall is to the right of the armory on the same plane of map.
I think it's on a different plane. Yeah, different plane. If I can get there quickly. I will destroy Leon's knees. Leon thwarted me destroying his knees. Oh yeah, I saw that rat in the dining hall. I just didn't consider it because it says kill rats in the library. Now I feel foolish. I know you were around here last time, so where'd you go? Did you make it all the way into here? I know it was here. I saw it in this area. Where did it go? That scare it?
Man, this rat is quite adept at being evasive and unseen. Also, hello, Bubba. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Now I feel stupid because I saw the rat earlier, but I didn't attack it because I was like, this is not a library. Oh, I heard it.
I heard it too. So, why don't we try something?
Okay.
So, why don't we go to one corner of the room, any corner, it doesn't matter which one, crouch, and then just pan with the camera. Like, tracking in a way. Hunter instincts kicking in. So, as long as we don't move in its path, we won't miss it or scare it off. Our job is just to kind of wait until we hear it or see it again. Best case scenario, we'll actually see the path that it's using to, like, run around. The hardest part about the hunt is being patient. Because usually as soon as we go to pounce, it moves. It's the most annoying fucking feeling. Can you crouch to look under the table? on your right. Yep, it's running back along the floor.
Got it. It's stuck.
There it is. Aha!
Yes.
Well done.
That's why we couldn't find it. It literally got stuck on the geometry.
On the bright side, that worked in our favor. Have a lovely night, Dougler. Thank you for hanging out.
Yes, thanks for coming around.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? Nice work. Well then, what can I do you for?
Not enough, but this is definitely more priority.
Where you gonna put this? Your pocket?
The merchant can be so smarmy sometimes.
This'll help you put them in their place. Duck. Don't get yourself killed now.
Oh yeah, that's much nicer. Alright, is there anything left to go get? Oh yeah, go destroy that painting. Oh, there was a bunch of other stuff there that we never got. And apparently bolts that we still didn't pick up from all of that fight. That horrible, horrible fight. That rage-inducing fight.
Are you talking about the one in the museum of sorts?
I don't even know what it was. It was the fight with the two hypersensitive, like, hearing guys.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the room with the shamans and the other cultists.
No, shamans are actually not that, like, annoying. I mean, they're a bit annoying, but in all honesty, I could take or leave them.
I actually don't like them because they make fights exponentially more difficult. Because if they're present, they can, on command, turn the cultists that are walking around into parasites, which then makes them harder to fight.
I also learned when the world doesn't load in, you can check by looking under a door before you open it.
This is true.
That's what I was doing.
Ah, Bubba, so how are things going since last week? So, we have beaten two good babies, one of which was armored in this game. Ah, like that? Where the world has not loaded yet?
I didn't see, like, what?
So when you approached that door, the world hadn't loaded.
I didn't have time to look. I was too busy trying to dodge the Novista doors.
Hmm.
Because they did not populate the last time I came through, but then they decided to populate that time.
It's also because when enemies do repopulate a place, they think they don't respawn where we might have seen them before. Oh, but yes, continuing. So we defeated two big old babies, of which we have all agreed, ugly as hell. One was armored. Lost Luis because some dude named Jack, who I must admit was quite adept with a knife, just magnificent. He stabbed Luis in the back, so we lost Luis. But Luis gave us the key to his lab, so maybe we'll be able to find what we need to rid ourselves and Ashley of Las Plagas. We went on a minecart ride, an unexpected minecart ride.
Apparently there's an enemy in here. I just can't see him.
Yeah, neither can I. But you are in the room for one of your quests, though, so that works out.
I know. I also know that there's also, like, two, like, special items here. Oh, they're over on the altar. Oh. Could you read these?
Sure, I was gonna, I'll finish answering your question in a moment, Bubba. Chronicles of Pursuit 2. October, 8 years since my awakening. At last, my noble pursuit progresses to its final stage, the fusion of human and insect. The housekeeper has graciously volunteered herself for the experiment. I shall pour my whole heart into this endeavor in order to transcend humanity, make Master Ramon proud. March, 9 years since my awakening. A glorious union has been made. The housekeeper has endured much suffering, but not for naught. Behold the fruits of our labor in all its beauty. I shall consecrate this perfect life form with the you three, for three is the most beautiful and complete number. April, 9 years since my awakening. You three, my dear hound Pesanta, has been chosen to serve as the right hand of Master Ramon. But is two not better than one? Now it is my turn to demonstrate my loyalty. His humble servant, Isidro Uriarte.
Oh, so that guy, what we saw down there wasn't even Verdugo. That's just what he called himself as the other U3. That's an entirely different thing that we need to figure out what it is and hate it.
Oh no, the thing downstairs, what was Verdugo? And also you three. Verdugo is just the name for assassin. Or executioner, not assassin. U3, what happened to U1 or U2? Salas, I think U2 might be the ones with camouflage. I can't remember, but when we first arrived here, there was a note that explained something about the insectoids that could disappear. Bubba. Bubba said, I think you'll have to ask the previous maids where U1, what happened to U1 and U2.
I just randomly heard a chicken and got a golden egg.
Yeah. Chase him around long enough, they'll probably give you more. Oh, I forgot something very important, Bubba. Ashley was forced to drink the black goo. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't stew, so, yeah.
Why are there chickens here?
I mean, you gotta throw something at the painting, right?
Oh.
Could you stab it? Yeah, but he's a jerk. Eggs would be more fun.
Well, I haven't even seen the picture.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, there it is.
It's a shame we have to use the gold one, though. Surely there's like a brown one on the ground
Well, I couldn't
somewhere.
even pick it up if I wanted to. I'd
Damn.
have to literally discard these. Which honestly, we have so many bolts. I'm fine with that.
I mean, not unless there's some ammo you want to make.
I looked. I can't make any ammo. Also, even if I made ammo, I wouldn't have it anywhere I could put it.
Oh,
Everything's
well,
already
shit.
loaded.
Well, I was gonna say, technically it depends. If you end up using a resource that would make a spot for how do I put this? If you ended up using that resource, it might make a spot open up, but it also depends on like what you might need to make mines, because I can't remember what the ingredients are for mines either.
I mean,
Oh.
again, I could make attachable mines, but not sure if I. Yeah, they just created a new. They just filled the space that they removed. I'm just gonna drop these. It's only 6 of them. They are the easiest thing to make. There. Gunpowder. Have either of you chickens dropped an egg? Yes, there they are. Oh, what's this? You are still goofy.
Look, he has been on his feet. He's just taken a little siesta, as I believe would be the appropriate word for a break or a reprieve in this region of the world that we are in.
That should do it.
Hello, robot.
Yep, they don't even let you do it. I was curious.
They don't let you do what?
They don't let you go back down the hole. Oh! That's not fair. Good, come on. I see all of you. And those are apparently just called plagas arañas.
Yes, Las Plagas Arañas. It's, spider plague, so to speak. Which is appropriate, given how they move.
Game, I need you to slow down so I can actually shoot.
Give me a break already.
Well, I just used up basically all my handgun ammo, so that freed up some space, probably. Oh, no! Game, let me see the evil spider. Well, that probably freed up some room. Let's check. Yeah, certainly did. A little annoyed by that. Also, I'm going to sell this egg.
Okay. With any luck, he might have resources if you needed them, unless you already bought them last time.
Oh, they didn't seem to run out. They're just now part of it.
Bubba said the Plagas Arañas look like a fusion between a spider and an earwig. I'm not familiar with an earwig, but yes, 100% they do look like a spider.
Yeah, I was
Also,
calling them.
Salah's point. Oh, go ahead.
I was calling them puppet spiders.
That is also an apt name for them, given that that's exactly what they do.
I like literal names. They explain everything. Their nuance is lost on me, so I don't enjoy it.
You just have to be exposed to it a bit more.
I prefer not.
Sorry, Lucy. It's the way of the world. Not everything is black and white. As you might have noticed, our friend is very gray. See? Nuance.
Yes, I should start using my TMP because I have over 160 rounds of it. I have over 200 rounds of ammo for it.
Also, Salah says that triple round burst seems handy, but also seems to be a huge ammo sink. That is true. And he also agrees. He'd very much prefer if you'd learn some nuance. It'd help us quite a bit.
Well, honestly, that 3-round burst hasn't been too much because I don't typically hold down the trigger whenever I use my handgun, which is kind of how it does the 3-round burst, because it can... In real life, that's not how the weapon's semi-automatic works, but it's a video game. I was hoping this will give me enough spinels so that way I can get the other stock that we need. And I just hope the next area is nowhere near as, like, muddy as this. Oh, wait a second. Can I take this back down? Oh, I could take this back down, but I couldn't get back to the spot because we were kicked down. That's dumb.
Yeah, we were kicked down, and
Took care of her
also,
request, did ya? Ha! I can tell by
once
the...
we get past once we leave Verdugo's area, there's no going back
Good
to it, as far
stuff,
as I know.
stranger. Got a selection
But on the bright
of
side,
good things on sale,
You've
stranger.
completed quite a few requests, and we still have about 14 minutes.
Let us know when you've made some room. Come back.
Man, making it so that the upgrades also take up item space is really annoying. I preferred the first two games. Maybe if I sell the egg.
Anytime. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Your value, thank you. Where you gonna put this?
Oh, it takes up 4. I mean, I think it's not that big a piece. It should honestly not really fit into this.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make. Pleasant.
We're good on health. Alright, I'll get from you next time. Let's at least get the next part started, because we only have a few more minutes.
There's the clock tower.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sal. I never saw that. Well, it's not really a matter of combining Moon. It's that we literally had 2 full stacks. I wonder if it'll count me doing the same kick for both of these. It did. This is so small and undangerous, I feel like I'm about to start a boss fight. Which means I kind of wish I saved.
I mean, technically, you still could, right?
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
That's a horrible statue.
Shit. Give me a break already.
I mean, the 3-round burst really helped there, Salas. I'm just gonna be real.
For a brief moment, I thought those were the villagers again.
I mean, they technically are. They're just in the castle.
Somehow I don't think those guys have even hung out in the village.
They had to come from somewhere. And don't strike me as the people that they either abducted and indoctrinated or whatever.
Well, remember, some people just came over for work. They thought they were getting work. They were definitely just becoming more Plagas fodder.
You had the higher vantage point with a almost silent ranged weapon. You fool. Wow, you are surprisingly tougher than everyone else. I didn't even press that game. Wait, so no, I can do this. I didn't realize I was so close that I could actually pick up that resource. Okay, there.
Oh, to your comment, Lucy, about the 3 shot bursts, Salah says it's not that it isn't powerful, it's that it uses so much ammo. And from my experiences, you can't single fire it anymore. Though he was on controller, so maybe it was impossible.
I gotta keep remembering to use this because it's taking up the most of our inventory space. So. Oh! So instead of being a horrible statue, it's a horrible trap. Good to know. And did I just fall to the death? Oh. Oh, hi. Game, could you please just choose a view so I could see? Did he just die from his own? Yeah, he died from the planes. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I think they can die from their own traps. It's a shame they didn't let us check for traps first. Bubba said that they think you're able to shoot the canister behind the statue's head to destroy it. I truthfully don't know, but
I haven't even seen a canister. With what the game is giving me in times of like capacity here, I don't even think I can aim at it. Oh, wow. Neat.
Nicely done.
Honestly, I'm going to heal just because I need the space.
Nice, and it auto-saved.
You guys realize I have an abundance of automatic weapon fire?
I don't even think they know what you have, Lucy. I imagine all they can hear is
What?
Sadler singing in their heads.
Game, please.
I know how to make someone feel welcome.
Now I know what the giant hole was for. Oh, I suplexed him. Oh, he had a ruby. Nice. I have 2 of those now. What? There's more than one?
Yeah, I think they keep releasing.
Then how am I supposed to get up?
I think you have to time it so that way you can get to one of the safe areas along the staircase before it gets to you.
That'd be great.
Eventually there's probably a way to turn it off, but you have to safely make your way up there first.
The logistics needed to make something that big and deadly.
So like this is a slightly safe area. So to wait as long as you're as close to the banister as possible.
Gain.
Wow, this place is more rigged, I imagine, than Dapplewing's Manor.
I didn't really have a strong, like, saying for stuff there because, well, you know, I almost died there. The Salazars lived in a kind of excess that not even I, who's born a noble, can understand.
And it seems like they didn't really know what to do with it either. Bubba mentioned, by the way, that yeah, the ball will keep triggering while the guy up there is activating the trap. So it's basically that once we activate it, deactivate it, we're good to go.
Okay, good, because there's a lot of stuff that was left here.
But if anyone else gets to it, it'll start up again. Dapplewing even being compared to this place is more a statement of Dapplewing than anything else. You're not wrong, Dallas.
The fact that without selling anything I managed to get up to 31k pesetas really says something. Did not like that musical sting. Where do they get modern lighting, and how are they using it? This place is so full of anomalies.
Lift. How thoughtful.
They also had freeze traps for Verdugo.
Oh.
Need to drop some weight.
You don't want to stare down the barrel of an automatic weapon at point-blank range.
Also, Bubba brings up a good point. Don't forget we can use any and all crafts that we do see when we see them to our advantage.
Game, just hit the barrel!
Jesus, there's so many of them.
Yes, and I can't see anything, and the game is not keeping up with certain things, like, for instance, my button presses.
That makes sense. There's so much just happening all at once that it's a lot to process. Yeah, Bubba, I'd argue either this area or the cabin are very difficult because of the sheer number of bodies on the screen and what it takes to process them.
I wish I had this my
You got it,
shotgun.
Lucy. Do you have any flash bombs? See?
I'm mostly focusing on this because I don't think I'll even have a chance to, like, throw one.
So you might, that's why I was asking, because if you do, then you can use your knife to melee kill them if they're stunned.
I'm just going to do what Bubba said.
The only concern with the regular grenades is that they'll activate on the same platform as you, Lucy.
I'm aware. I just need to be able to actually see what's going on. Like, it's not even letting me change my weapon now. It's having so much trouble with this. Ah, I was able to kill him before he became like bad. You guys just let me get to the top. I can see the stairs out lead me to where I need to be. Permanent motion.
Yeah, there is the added stress of just the elevator not moving if there are too many people on it. Yeah, Salas, that's what I was thinking too. Like, the lack of resources and just being stuck in the cabin with only the upper level and the lower level being your options.
For a second there, I thought the world didn't load in, but no. Apparently, I'm just going outside a disreputable clock tower and just waiting for the world to catch up. Which is, it's literally saving because of how much stress it put on everything for there.
I think it's actually saving also just because that's considered to be an autosave spot once you get through that.
Also, at this point, Leon would be deaf hearing a bell that loud, that close. Combined with all the gunfire without using proper safety, like gear for your ears, he at least has a very bad tinnitus.
Well, we know he's wearing some sort of earpiece. We're not sure what the special qualities of that earpiece are other than communication, but we know he's wearing something.
I don't like the fact that you could walk over to the side and still get you the drop down prompt.
Luckily for us, we'll probably be approaching a typewriter soon too.
Yeah, I imagine. Oh no, they're still enemies.
Yeah, but we'll get to one soon enough.
Oh no. Leon, please. We are fighting with all of our might to get here. I just need you to get on solid ground, please. I will pray to any god that is not Lolf to get you over there.
Be careful with that monkey's paw, Lucy, as technically Sadler's a god to these people.
No, he's a prophet.
You do have... No. Salazar is a prophet. Sadler is a god to these people. He is their lord. And since you got the black goo stuff running through your veins, technically that'd be the god you'd have to pray to.
Oh! Here. Not even gonna fight him. Stay away from the purple flame.
Ah, that means our blessed typewriter is nearby.
Yes. First. Oh, it took... Oh well, hopefully it'll be easier next time. Thank you all for coming out. While we get ready to save, let's try to figure out who we should raid.
Did you have a good time, chat? It took a few entries, but we're finally getting the hang of this whole chat thing and the discombobulated head and all that jazz.
Alright. I found a Minotaur, so we're going to raid them. Come up with a raid message while I try to type this up.
Wait, is it one of the Minotaurs from the Blood Bowl?
No. Though I also work with a Minotaur. There's lots of Minotaurs.
Aw, I'm glad you guys had a great night.
Also, bear with me. It's not letting me switch over for a second. There we go. Okay. So what should our raid message be?
I don't know. Chat, what should our raid message be?
Oh, I just thought of one. Knives out.
So be it.
I mean, that was the most exciting thing that happened to us next to the, like, what's it called? The, minecart. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. We'll hopefully see you again next week. Thank you for coming out. Bye-bye!
Bye. Oh shit, he's